So, just happened to be watching Steve Spends a Penny, which is quite the legend. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd try things a little bit different this time, so I'm going to go through a few bits that I've sold. There's not been much. And then I thought I'd just give you a sort of tour of what I've picked up, what I've got to list. I've basically not been listing anything for the whole of January. I've just been doing sell similar on all my items just to try and clear it down, which is starting to make a bit of space, which is good. But I've kind of got a few ideas of things to change up, mix around. So yeah, I thought I'd just go through them, let you know. Start with sales first. I'll just turn you around here. So we've got a few bits. This sold yesterday. It's been listed for a while. I had it listed, I think, for like $11.99 or something like that. I reduced the price down to $9.99, and then someone sent me an offer of £8.50, so I accepted it. It's I don't even know what it is. Jack Hunter, obviously like an Indiana Jones rip-off of some sort, but no idea what. That cost me nothing, so happy to just let that go. These sold they're not Games Workshop, but they're sort of like of similar ilk. They're quite cool things, but they're just a bit broken. They've I think all those like hands and swords and things in there, apart from one of them missing a sword or a hand. But yeah, they're generally pretty good. They've not they've been sort of like half painted. And they sold for £36.80. I had them listed for £50, but there's just been no interest in them. Someone offered me £30, which I was tempted to take, but then I sort of went back with a counter offer of £40, I think, and they come out at £36.80, which was £40 all in with the postage. So yeah, happy to let them go. They cost me, I think, in a big bundle for £15 in summer. You may have seen this on my Instagram, a whole load of books. These are all like autobiography ones. There's a whole different mix. I'll try and put a picture up somewhere, it's just rather than getting them all out. But there's, I'm not even sure how many there is, but they all cost me nothing. They're all just a load of free books, and individually not really worth much, so I just bundled them all up together. They sold for £17 plus postage. Just happy to get rid of them and sell them on. A hand drill. It's missing. There should be a little bit on there, but still, that's sold for £10.99, I think it was, plus postage. I would have got this, paid £1 for it at a car boot probably. So yeah, that's kind of the thing I'm trying to look out for more in the summer, so come car boot season I will be doing that. And then there's some vinyl. I think this is it. So I actually sold 3 lots of vinyl to the same person. So I've got 3 Shirley Bassies, a bundle of those, which have been sitting around for quite a while. Hits of the 30s, there's that one, and volume 2. They sold for £9.99. Shirley Bassies sold for £9.99, and a big bundle of Tommy Dorsey, but I think it's his brother as well. So the Dorsey brothers, Tommy Dorsey, and Jimmy Dorsey. The Dorsey one sold for £14.99. So yeah, about £35 for all those vinyls. And I'll just bundle them all in together. It'll be about £6 postage, I would have thought. So yeah, very nice to get rid of those. And now I've managed to condense all of my vinyl down onto the one shelf. It was across here as well, so that's how much space I've cleared in terms of vinyl. I've still got tons up the loft to get listed, but I just need to sort it out. This is my stock that I've got. Still a load of books, games, load of random bits and bobs. Books down here. In here we've got 3 bags of clothing, some plush. This is all like Christmas clothing, which I've kept separate. I've had a bit of a tidy up in here, believe it or not, so it's actually looking pretty neat, but to you it probably won't look it. So we've got well, this is just all packaging, which is what is down there. That's my record player. This is all bits and bobs that I use. So there's some bags in the second drawer down. The top drawer is like tape, that kind of thing, different like batteries and stuff. I'll put this is all stock that needs to be listed. A lot of this I have picked up recently. I will appear in a picture now. So like for instance, I bought this the other day, 50p. I've bought a load of books. I've got a load more books downstairs which I picked up yesterday. I went to a charity shop, picked up a load of books and a load of vinyl. Nothing overly special, but it's just nice to have it. And then I actually did a free pickup off of Facebook Marketplace as well. So they're not here and all downstairs and not sorted out yet. So yeah, I won't show you them just yet. But the all the books, it was 30 books which are all free, and they're all pretty sort of like fantasy fiction type things, stuff I love to read, and stuff that seems to sell pretty well as well. So there we go. So I don't know what else you can see. There's a load of like DVDs down there and some vinyl which needs to be listed as well. Stuff that's been sort of sitting on here for a little while. There's a VHS there as well which needs to be checked. So it's bits that I've brought down from my loft to get listed. Yes, so that's that. Go around here. So just happened to be watching Steve Spends a Penny, which you may have heard of him. He's quite the legend. 697 subscribers at this current count, which is impressive. So thank you very much everyone for watching and thumbing up and yeah, subscribing. Thank you for everyone that has done that. It's very much appreciated. This is my Lego. It's currently in the process of being changed. That's why there's a big gap. I don't tend to sort of change it around that often really, so I thought I've got quite a lot of sets, so I'm going to mix it up. These are just individual figures. I'm going to try, I think, and see what's worth anything, and just sell it individually. I may even, because I haven't actually got my own eBay, like personal eBay account, so I might, because these are all my personal ones, so I might sell them on my personal account just to get a bit of money for myself. Yeah, and I've just got some other sets to get that I might just break down the Santa sleigh and use it next year. I started making another set which I haven't finished off. These were all ones that actually were in this bundle I bought, and I've just put them all on there so they can be listed as part of the business. And then I've got this blank wall behind me which I have got plans to sort of put some stuff on. So I got this last year in a charity shop for £1, I think it was. I've not used it yet, so that I'm going to planning to put that up so I can use that, put reminders on, and also to hang my calendar on. So I've got myself a calendar. Sussex, this was £2.99 but reduced to £1.50, bargain. All places in Sussex. If you like Sussex at all, I've been to quite a few of these, but it'd be nice to try and suss them all out. So I'm going to use this every year. I kind of think I need to get more organised, so I'm going to try and use this to get more organised. I'm going to write on it when car boots are, when jumble trails are, that kind of thing, and also going to try and set aside like one day a month at least, probably that should be all I need to do my tax, because I'm still currently in the middle of doing my tax return and it's a bit annoying. Last year I did my tax return. I only had 3 or 4 months to do, so I could just write it all down. I'd pretty much kept a note of everything I'd sold, every sort of single item I'd sold, and it was all fine. This year, the whole 12 months, things have been evolving in the business. For instance, I used to do all my postage through Royal Mail, through the website. Now I do it all through Packlink, so it's just sort of working out what was done through Royal Mail, and then when it shifted over, trying to find the different information, and then also just checking where fees are and things like that. It's sort of just all a bit all over the place. So yeah, that's my plan, is to do it monthly to get on top of it, and hopefully come April this year I can be up to date with it, get it all done, and then it's out of the way and I haven't got to think about it, which would be nice. So yeah, that's that. At some point I want to, because when I photograph all my clothes, I go into my son's room, hang it on his door, and get photographs there. So I want to set up somewhere in here, either on this door, put a hook on it potentially, or on this wall. So this is my photography bay. This is what I do majority of my pictures on if they don't need hanging up. Potentially I might put a hook up there. Well, I'm still undecided about that, because then I'd have to move all this out of the way for taking pictures and things like that. So we'll see. It's just also the lighting. Obviously during the day it's fine because I can get light through the window, but I generally work during the day as well. So yeah, it's difficult, but it's work in progress. So it's just nice to be able to think it through and discuss it with you guys and see what you think. If I don't have a shelf there, if I don't have a thing there to put stuff on, a hook, I may put some shelving up there, maybe, because it's just sort of a bit of an empty space there. And then I'm also thinking at some point maybe to put like a shelf above the door, just to put like boxes on and envelopes, that kind of thing. So yeah, just trying to make as much use of the space as I can. Also on this wall, I want to try, I've got some Lego minifigures out there. I've got them in a frame. I've got some other sets to put in frames, so I'm going to try and put some of them up here. Also some pictures. I've got like a Bob Ross picture which I asked for Christmas, which is really cool. So I'm going to get a frame for that, get that up here, and just sort of make this wall a bit more fun. It's just a bit plain, I think. So yeah, that's all good. That's pretty much all I wanted to sort of go into, I think. I just thought it might be interesting to give you a bit more of a tour, and show you what my plans are and also what's sold. And there we go. And that's my my little room. It is very small, but I'm also very grateful that I've got any kind of space at all to do this in. I am lucky enough to have the loft, which is another project I want to sort of try and work on this year to make it easier, because I've boarded most of it, but there's some bits behind which I could board, and also there's like a little 1 foot gap which has got loads of wires, and I hadn't boarded that because I just thought, oh, I don't need that bit. But it's just a bit awkward because that's tend to be where I walk through, and I have to make sure I tread carefully on that bit. So yeah, lots of little bits to get done. So yeah, it's just nice to have a bit more space. I can actually like move around in here and stuff rather than not being able to. So yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that might have been of interest to you. If not, then apologies, but it's just sort of nice to let you know what I'm working with. So I need part-time. If I was full-time trying to work in here, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I'd need more space, or I would just have to be more organised and get things photographed and put up the loft and out of the way, that kind of thing. So yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, thank you for liking and subscribing. If you have already subscribed, that'd be great. If you haven't, please come along for the ride, and we can suss things out together. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.